Starting now. Welcome everybody to the FBG Bro Show. It is June 20th. We're here with you boys Tony, who I believe will be pictured in the middle of this. Not sure how I feel about that because I'm the commish. Everybody knows the rules. And then we're here with your boy Ty Cohen. Tony is this is his first appearance on any form or show. So he's a rook, so bear with him, everybody, but he's going to get the job done. Started this putting his socks on, so I don't know what that was about right there. I think I smell your smelly fucking feet from over here in Jersey. So, yeah, a lot of shit went down last night, mainly LeBron bossing up for 3 straight games and then leading his team to the promised land, taking them to victory in Game 7, 93-89. The Cavs won last night. Steph pooped himself, absolutely shit the bed, misses a huge 3, I think, with 50 seconds left, 45 seconds left in a tie game. Then Kyrie comes back and basically gives him a nasty facial. What do we think about it?
Unreal shot from Kyrie, first of all. Unreal shot.
Unbelievable.
But Steph just looked like a bitch, really. At the end of that game, LeBron just beat him out.
That's what I was going to be saying. That's all ESPN's going to say, Steph's hurt, because, he literally played fucking shit. And I hate LeBron, as much as anywhere in the world. So, yesterday was, the worst day of my life. Just watching that. He's a fucking scumbag.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way, but, part of me was just, it kind of was taken back because I really didn't want to see Draymond win it. After all the shenanigans that he's pulled this whole playoffs, that guy is so insufferable. The NBA in general, first of all, is not rigged, and we'll get into the Aisha nonsense in a few seconds here. And I also, we're waiting on Cool Blue Lou to join. He's eating dinner right now, but he's a huge Cavs hater, a huge Warriors lover, front runner. So he'll have a good input on this too. But I don't think the NBA is necessarily rigged. It's just completely insufferable. How bad is it? I don't think I can watch regular season NBA basketball. Can you guys watch that? I know Ty, you're a Knicks fan, so you're watching a little bit. And Tony, maybe with the Celtics. Listen, the Celtics are going to be good, so maybe you'll have some motive to watch it. But for me, I'm a Nets fan, and they haven't been relevant in years. So I'm just kind of sitting here.
I'm hoping the Celtics land a big name. I hear Kevin Love really don't like that because the guy's fucking soft as shit. But
soft player.
Kevin, you want.
If we can get Durant, I really will become the biggest Celtics fan. I'll say right now out of 1 to 10, but a 5.5. I really don't like basketball. It's too slow. I'd rather watch a hockey game over a basketball game any day of the week. But I have to be in a certain mindset to watch a full NBA game, whereas another sport I can just pick it up whenever I want.
Right.
A game like last night's, though, was easy to watch.
Exactly.
Just
right. Well, it's not every year that Game 7 happens, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, last night was the game everyone dreams of when they're growing up to play.
Yeah.
Game 7 NBA Finals.
Yeah. In the NBA Finals, I feel the past couple of years, it's always the 2 best teams. And in the NHL, you're not really getting that in the finals. And that's this was the worst finals in Stanley Cup in 10 years. Pittsburgh is a big market, but who really gives a fuck about the San Jose Sharks if you're not from San Jose?
Right. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna tune into the NBA to watch Steph and LeBron because those are 2 big marketable names. Your grandmother knows who LeBron James is.
Yeah, exactly. Your grandmother definitely doesn't know who Joe Thornton, Brett Burns, or Vanjie Malkin are. Maybe Crosby. Maybe.
It would be nice for the NBA if the Celtics got Durant. They'd be competitive again. East would be better.
Well, listen, dude, they have. I think they're still pretty stocked up with draft picks from my Nets when the Nets decided to.
They got 3 firsts this year. They can't keep all these guys, so there's gonna be a big move coming for sure.
Right.
I'd love to see them get I heard rumors trade the 3rd pick to the 76ers for Okafor, which I would do in a heartbeat.
Whose phone's popping off?
That's mine. I don't know how to stop it.
Just flip the ringer.
No, the ringer's off. It's from the laptop.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
by the
fun.
way, this is the TPS sticker. Go buy it on the website because nobody else has. Yeah. So back to more Warriors. LeBron Game 7 stuff. What do we think of the Ayesha dilemma? I think somebody because after Game 6, you know how she tweeted sorry, the NBA is rigged, whether it's for money or whatever, I'm sorry, but it's rigged. And then it was deleted, a few minutes afterwards. But I mean, somebody's got to be in her ear, shut the fuck up.
I don't know if someone isn't.
You go first.
You can go.
I mean, like you said, Dom, I definitely think it's not her saying that directly. She's definitely hearing it from Steph or somebody else. She wouldn't just make it up out of the blue, her own thinking. Because I feel like she's a little smarter than that. But I mean, definitely still would if we're asking that question. She's definitely a would.
100% a would.
But I don't know about that. Is that really that certain for you guys? Yeah.
Okay. The other chick at that game was definitely more of a wood than she is, though. The one that in the picture, looking at Steph with a tongue. That chick was banging.
Oh yeah, the Instagram. There was an Instagram model, right? Yeah, or some. Yeah.
It was something.
Yeah. No, I saw that. I saw that on the interweb. Lou's trying to get on now.
On the Ayesha Curry thing, though, those tweets definitely did not help the Warriors in any sense. Not saying it definitely hurt them, but just didn't help any momentum going their way.
Yeah, and I mean, when you lose, when you're down 3-1 and you drop those two games like you did, because in games 5 and 6, the Cavs really had their number. I think they won by more than 15 in both of those games. Am I correct? So
I don't know.
I mean, so that's winning by a substantial margin. Where it was LeBron just totally turned it around. He had 40 points in both of those games. Then comes out and has a fucking triple double in Game 7. Just puts the team on his back. I think he's scored or assisted in 53 of the team's 93 points. That's pretty ridiculous. And then of course he was on the boards with the huge block on Iguodala. You can kind of see it coming. Honestly, before Game 7, I bet the Cavs +5 last night. That was a pretty easy bet. I know Tony's shaking his head over there. He took the over a 206. That missed by a mile.
That missed
literally
by points.
Literally a country mile.
My boy Carino went in together though, so it was beautiful. That's most misery.
You paisans.
How did you guys do the rest?
The first take today. And, obviously Skip's trying to be the spin zone. He was saying Kyrie should have been MVP, and I, kind of agree with him. Just a little bit.
No way.
No, because earlier on in the series, LeBron had better numbers. Kyrie was almost a non-factor in 1 or 2.
I'll pull up the stats real quick for you.
Go ahead.
I opened up the app. This is according to Skip Bayless. You said that.
And this is also coming from the guy who said that the Spurs would have beaten the Cavs if they had made the finals, which is 100% not true.
Kyrie had 30 points, which is solid, obviously. When? Game 3.
Okay. That's Game 3. They won that game. Okay.
Game 4, when they lost, he put up 34. That's more than LeBron. Game 5 in the win, he put up 41. And then game 6, he puts up 23. I mean, he didn't have any assists at all. I think either way was the right way. Definitely LeBron deserves to be MVP. But he did set a new record for most turnovers in a single postseason series, in case you didn't know that.
LeBron did.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he's got the ball in his hands every time. He's got the ball more than anybody. And rightfully so.
Is there a worse, just pure point guard in the league than Steph Curry? I don't think he can dribble the ball normally. That behind the back pass was the most.
Oh my no! I'm glad you bring that up. You don't need to do all that nifty bullshit. What is that? Just play basketball. It's Game 7. Go to the fundamentals of the game. Just because you won. No, dude. It's because he thinks he's entitled to do that shit, and he's shooting just dumb threes. I would have I mean, I obviously wouldn't have taken him out. He's a 2-time MVP. You can't take him out or like even reprimand him for doing something like that because like he's just Steph. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, damn, dude, like really, like if you're that confident in passing that ball behind the back along the sidelines, you damn well better get it there, and it better be a dime pass because you cannot look like an asshole like that. That cost him points, and that was big.
And at the end of the game, too, with the game on the line, I don't think he should have been the one shooting. Give the ball to Draymond or give the ball to Clay. Like, he was
absolutely
up by Love at the end.
Absolutely. I 100% agree.
He carried you there the whole season. Like, that's the guy you want with the ball at the end. And you know for a fact if he didn't shoot the ball, and let's say Klay Thompson takes a shot and misses, all you hear about is, Steph didn't want the ball.
Sure.
What's that? You hear that ringing noise?
Yeah, I'm trying to add Aiden in here.
Juice just said Strasburg's not pitching tonight.
Strasburg's now not pitching in that game.
Yeah,
wait, hold on. Let's not get to that. Yeah, I just saw that. I'm adding Aiden right now. But yeah, back to Game 7. There's just no way he's passing that ball behind the back like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. And let's wait for Aiden to get in here because he knows his basketball shit. So I want to hear what he has to say about this. He said, quote unquote, my Skype is being Jewish.
Wait, am I not on?
I hear his voice.
Hello?
Wait, I see you guys.
Oh, Tony just had this problem. Try to go in and out again. Like go out.
Yes, to allow your face. That's what I realized.
Oh, hold on. Oh, okay.
You guys listen to Big Cat's podcast at all?
Yeah. By the way, I actually just saw a really funny post. They're all at the game in Chicago right now, and they're all wearing the Curry 2s, like the dad shoes. They're all wearing them. It's like him, PFT, and Hank. They're all wearing the dad shoes. Dude, I honestly think that those shoes could have cursed the team because they came out after I think Game 2.
PFT was saying there's like an Under Armour curse. Like he's like Harper hasn't won nothing.
No, I heard him say that. I don't agree with that. How can you tell me there's an Under Armour curse? Spieth won the Masters and the US Open last year. Steph won the 2015 NBA Finals, and Bryce Harper won the 2015 MVP. You're going to call it a curse after, 6 months?
And Brady's a 4-time Super Bowl winner. He's Under Armour too, so I mean, don't forget about the great one.
Asshole.
Did you watch the US Open at all? I mean, I don't even think anybody watched it.
Yeah, no. I watched it, and they almost screwed Dustin Johnson real bad. If Dustin Johnson wasn't as far ahead as he was, he would have been screwed because the USGA.
Dude, that guy.
Aiden doesn't know if he's on or not right now. But the USGA basically said. Okay.
He's getting
losing. So Dustin Johnson's over his putt, right? And he's going side to side, like doing the regular practice strokes and whatnot.
How did presentation go, bro? It was 5 people and they weren't even told.
What the hell did you do with this story? I haven't heard.
Hold on, I gotta get headphones. That's good. You didn't do shit for the last 3 months.
Lou, who are you with right now, bro?
Fuck that. Actually, that's not even true. You're done, right? Yeah, I'm done my class now. I got an 8 down. You got an 8, right? I got an 8. No, I got a 93 on the final. Who's talking about that grace in the class?
Who's talking right now?
That's the.
How do you enable video?
You gotta click the camera button.
Where's the camera button?
Rookies.
Oh boy. Yo, Lou is just always killing me. Like he's like eating, and now he just comes in here and he's with like a bunch of his boys. They're talking about their fucking finals right now.
Sorry, Warriors in 5. I had to. Where? I can't figure this out. When I call in the Dom, I press the video, but
Aiden, I'm gonna.
Dude, let's get Lou out of here. All I see is fucking casting couch on the fucking screen.
Aiden, I'm about to boot you and then invite you back and see if you can figure it out.
All right, let's try.
UTD Lou.
Who's laughing?
I don't know. This is a mess. I hope Lou knows that he's fucking killing this right now. Like, we're gonna have to cut all of this shit.
You added this shit, right?
Yeah, I'm obviously gonna fucking have to now. I wasn't planning on it, but
The Jew line project.
This.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
all right, Lou's gone.
Dude, what's all this noise?
Yeah, no, Lou's gone, and Aiden is a ghost right now.
It says his name in the top left corner.
Yeah, no, it says AC.
Well, now I don't see myself. I saw myself before. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Like, before I saw myself, but now I don't.
I don't see him.
Fuck this. I wanted to gloat about my picking the Cavs, but Lou's not here, so I guess let's go.
What was the line on the Cavs?
Last night it was 5.
65.
No, on the series.
Oh,
It's like plus 250.
Plus 250.
Sox just tied it up after 7.
Fuck the Sox.
fuck the
Sorry,
Sox.
This is our year, baby.
All right, now. Okay. All right, we're back. Yeah. So, I think we. Well, I really don't know where we are. Fuck.
Dustin Johnson, U.S. Open.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, so
Hold
he's
on.
putting.
Hold on. I think Aiden might be. Oh yeah, Aiden's in here. All right, weird.
Oh, there we go.
All right. So we're back now. Aiden's here. UTD Lou is out. I don't know what stupid bullshit he's doing. If he tries to call in again, he's getting rejected. It's just us four right now. He can cry and moan, doing whatever. So yeah, back to Dustin Johnson's thing. So he's over his putt, and he's just doing his little stroke, back and forth on the left side of the ball, and then he puts the putter face like right behind the ball. And for whatever reason, like he picked it back up again, like to go do more like practice strokes, and the ball literally moved like an actual cock hair, like this much. Dude, they blew it up like they were zoomed in like 1,000% on it, and then like they had some hardo rules guy like explain it, and like they couldn't decide whether to tell him like right away because like they hadn't figured out like whether they were gonna take a stroke away or not. Long story short, they ended up taking the stroke, but Johnson was up by like 3 or 4 strokes at that point, so it was irrelevant. And then on 18, it was a par 4, and he hit his second shot like within 3 feet and tapped in for birdie, and that was it. And then he ran off into the sunset with Paulina.
He might have the worst luck at the U.S. Open like of all time.
No, yeah, he might.
Like that sand trap shit was ridiculous, but I think the more absurd thing is that there are people who will sit at home, like watch golf events, and then like call into the PGA Tour and like report like rule violations. Like I'll never forget like when that guy like called in a rules violation on Tiger. I was like, what in the world? Like you have nothing better to do than to sit at home and call the PGA Tour about a rules violation.
No, it's unbelievable, and like the really like the amount of rules is just like silly. Like people were all on Twitter like, I'm never watching golf again. Like whatever.
Yeah, what was that?
Whatever. But DJ wins a major, his first major, and then Paulina came out, and then like you hear people yelling from the stands like, Paulina, yeah, like yeah, you're so hot. She is. So
Golf got fucked yesterday with a nice day too. So many more people would have watched on Father's Day with the family, like around a rainy day.
Yeah.
Not a day like yesterday though.
Yeah. No, too much going on yesterday for sure. Especially with like honestly, Thrones at this point, like Thrones is literally like a conflict for sporting events.
I know.
Like sports networks are like, oh shit, we're conflicting with Thrones. Like that's a thing.
I think like the weather delays of the rounds too kind of like screwed people up because they didn't know if they were watching the third round at one point or like the final round.
Yeah, no, it was a little shoddy. Yeah, it was a little shoddy there for a little bit, but I think they figured it out. So welcome, Lou. Right now, I just want Lou and Aiden to go back and forth about the finals right now. Me, Ty, and Tony, put in a good base layer for pretty much what happened. You were eating food at 9 o'clock at night like a psychopath that you are. So I'll let you guys go at it.
Stage is yours, fellas.
All right. So, shocked. It's probably the biggest finals comeback obviously it's the biggest finals comeback there ever was. I haven't seen anything like it in a real long time in the playoffs like this. Coming back 3-1 after a team has 73 wins. Hasn't lost back-to-back games since November of 2013. To come out and lose 3 straight to the Cavs, 2 and 3, which were on their home court, that's a huge upset, which is just insane to me. They didn't have Draymond Green in Game 5.
That killed them.
I really think they could have won that game if Green played. You take away about 6 to 10 points from Cleveland that game, and they win that game by about 8, and then you add 8 points for Draymond Green, and you're at a push, and I think the Warriors come out with a win there. If Draymond Green plays.
Yeah,
I really think they would have won that game.
That's a useless thing to say. That'd be like saying if like the wrong semen went with the wrong egg, like you wouldn't be around.
Well,
Draymond Green played Game 5.
let me tell you about this. Hold on.
Champions.
Aiden, what do you think of Draymond coming out and saying that they definitely would have won the game in Game 5 and won the series? Like, that's kind of a cocky move, right? Like, don't say that. Like, do yourself a favor and don't say that.
Why did he say that?
He said that in the press conference after Game 5. Or like the day after.
Especially when you play with the league MVP and you're just going to come out and be like, listen, I'm the guy that definitely swings this game. I mean, is he wrong?
No, because Harrison Barnes completely shit the bed.
He's wrong. But at a certain point, you just got to shut your mouth.
Like, low-key, Bogut not being there hurt the Warriors so much in Game 7. Like, he doesn't do much statistically, but, like, he's such a force in the paint.
No, the Cavs were making their money in the paint, I thought.
They needed Bogut like, desperately. Because that's just his deal. He's like a fucking Michelin man out there. The guy's fucking soft.
He is soft. I don't think he was really in the game that much, like, later on, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
No, they tried to run Varys out, too, and that was just...
They tried to have Varys out there, and he was equally as bad, if not worse, than Festus.
He's an NBA champion.
He's been bad since LeBron's first Cleveland stint, so I don't really know what they were really anticipating out of that.
He was good like 4 years ago, and then he just sucked ever since.
He also is probably the recipient of my all-time favorite poster that I've seen live. Was when Dwayne Wade just put his nuts like straight in the guy's mouth. I don't know if any of you've seen it, but it's definitely worth checking out.
I've seen that.
Yeah, just totally like in his fucking face.
So where does this put LeBron in terms of his legacy, and directly compared to Jordan? Where does he stand now?
LeBron just earned a ton of respect from me. I'm the huge LeBron hater, and after that, I went, holy shit, this guy is a basketball phenomenon. Like, he single-handedly took Cleveland back, scoring 41 in games 5 and 6, and then being able to get to the foul line, to get that game to 4 points, to win the game is just, I got a much greater deal of respect for him now than I did. And I didn't see Jordan play. None of us saw Jordan play. It's hard to compare him to Jordan when you just never saw him play. But I can't really compare him to Jordan. But LeBron is the best player in the league, hands down.
Best player in the world, I think. Yep.
Definitely the best player you play live, like by far.
Like,
The last night Iguodala was unreal. He just stood on the court, pinned that shit to the backboard and was just like, no, you're not winning this fucking game. It was something to see. Like, I was like shocked that the Warriors didn't score in the last 5 minutes of that game. And it was
I
pretty
don't know
much
how they got those blocks. They're unreal.
to lead every single category: rebounds, points, steals, assists. That's unheard of.
I saw an image. It was 2 snapshots, and it was on that block play. He was just before, I think, half court, and you see him in full stride as the play is breaking down. I think it was Curry coming down the left side, and you saw Iguodala break on the right. It was 1:52 left. And then the next frame is 1:54, and it's Iguodala about to go up, and you see LeBron start to come over from the back. He just closed on him in like 2 seconds. Ridiculous. And it was after he just, I think, missed, right, on the other end.
Yeah, he turned it over.
That play, you could say won them the game. I think
Absolutely. The Warriors would have been up too.
that's a game-winning play. That's a championship-winning play for sure. So let's figure out where this ranks among championship meltdowns. You have a team that won 73 games, regular season champs. How does it compare to the 2007 Pats? How does it compare to the Yanks having a four-peat in their hands with the best closer ever in 2001 and giving up a squirter to Luis fucking Gonzalez? And what was the other one? I think it was the Bills.
With the Bills, yeah.
Bills, let's say, like, I said Bills losing 4 straight, but how about the Bills wide right game?
I mean, the Pats in 07 was, like, still to this day, like, I'll wake up in a cold sweat nightmare, just, like, best team by far, and just to lose the way they did in that game, like, is the most, like, ridiculous play you'll ever see in your life. Like, that's why I don't really call it, like, as much of a collapse as this Warriors thing, because, like, in football, at the end of the day, like, it's one game. Like, this is, like, in the NBA final, like, it's a series. Like, you have to beat the best team 4 times. And, I mean, clearly the Warriors weren't the best team in the league if they lose 4 times. 3 in a row, it'd be, like, exactly. I think this is more a collapse than the Patriots.
Yeah, it's definitely a bigger collapse than the Patriots. It was a bigger collapse, but the Patriots was... even the Warriors were least expected. I think if you ask more people, if they would say the Patriots' perfect season would be spoiled by the Giants, or the Warriors would lose a 3-1 lead, I think the Warriors losing a 3-1 lead would be bigger than more people saying that.
Me
the Giants
too. Honestly, I want to know what, Tony, do you know what the odds were to take the Cavs on the series when they were after Game 4?
It had to be at least, like, plus 400.
Right? Yeah, it had to be. I mean, that, like, Lou, you said it, right? They hadn't lost 3 consecutive since
November 2013.
And never mind losing 2 in a row at home, I think, is pretty much an anomaly for them this season.
Losing 2 at home? Absolutely. I cannot believe they lost Game 7. And it's kind of on Curry, too. He did not play well. Didn't play like the MVP.
Right. Well, I mean, you can compare it to... I mean, you can't really compare it to the Brady game. I think the Pats, like, just got outplayed in one game the whole year. And then, obviously, luck comes into any championship. Obviously, maybe the Giants had a little bit more luck with the head catch and whatnot, but the guy made a phenomenal play and spoiled what would have been a perfect season.
It was the gum on the helmet.
I mean, the fact that it get sacked on that play is still mind-blowing to me. Like, I still, like, don't get how, like, he doesn't get brought to the ground there. Like, it's ridiculous. But
yeah.
Well, what's funny is the old rules, if that ball touched the ground, it wouldn't have been a catch with the old rules. The new rules, that ball could have touched the ground and it still would have been a catch because of the possession. But that ball came, like, this close to hitting the ground. And as soon as that hit the ground, it wouldn't have been a catch in 2007.
I think when you look at it, like, with the play, and then you got to think about, like, losing 3 straight is unbelievable. Like, the Warriors lost more games in the playoffs than they did in the regular season. They dropped 1 to Houston, 2 to Portland, and 3 to the Thunder, and then 4 to Cleveland. And I think, like, it's funny. I tweeted
they almost totaled their. They
Like
almost
Scottie
totaled
Pippen.
half of their season losses just in the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
They had 4 losses.
Scottie Pippen was rocking that tank top. I thought was funny. Like when they were in the playoffs, they all wore shirts that like 72 and 10 doesn't mean a thing without the ring.
I tried to buy that shirt online. I can't find it yet.
And like if you look at the Warriors with the unanimous MVP, a second team All NBA guy, and a third team All NBA guy, 2 games at home, I just don't really see it. I mean, that's huge.
Shock.
The other thing, though, on the other hand, if you want to look at the other way, is like the other team had LeBron, which, I mean, all due respect to Eli Manning, but he's not like LeBron James.
Right. Obviously, the caliber of players there. And, I mean, well, I guess you can kind of compare Steph to Brady in a way, right?
Yeah, oh, definitely. But, I mean, after last night, after this year, like on my personal rankings, I'm putting LeBron at 3rd all time. So
Who's ahead of him? Jordan?
I got Jordan and Kareem.
Okay.
Kareem? I think LeBron moves up to number 2.
Yeah, LeBron's at least 2.
I mean, the way I think about it is if, like, he died tomorrow, like, how do you put it? But, like, I think at the end of his career,
He's going to end up with at least one more, right? He's got to.
If you fast forward 5 years, I think we're talking he's the best player.
He's gonna end at 3 championships. That's it.
No
Durant's
way.
going to the Celtics.
You're telling me he's not going to win another championship?
Well, do you think he stays with Cleveland or not? That's not.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's
Ready, next topic. Does he stay in Cleveland? Go.
He better. If he doesn't stay in Cleveland, he's going to be hated again. I hated him for leaving Cleveland. I really wouldn't hate LeBron if he stayed in Cleveland. But the fact he went to Miami to go win, what is it?
Yeah,
3
that's why everyone
championships?
hates that.
That's
Totally
why
agree.
I hate him. Stay in Cleveland. Stop going places.
Early
No,
prediction.
I
I think if Durant stays with the Thunder, they win it all next year.
Really?
definitely a possibility.
Steven Adams, a little more mature.
Who's
Just
leading?
a little more mature, another pick with them. I think they'll be good next year. Really good.
Who's leaving Golden State though? I think Golden State will still be the Thunder.
No, Golden State will still be the favorite. Golden State will still be the favorite.
Harrison Barnes.
Oh yeah, they'll still be great.
At finals as well.
The
Harrison
Spurs are
Barnes
probably
is
going to lose a step this year, though.
Oh,
I think a lot of
I
it
don't know.
depends on where KD lands. So, yeah, we should probably wrap this up. So, one last thing, totally not, well, still related to basketball. Swaggy P breaks up with Iggy Azalea after the whole debacle, with the D'Angelo Russell video. And let me read out exactly word for word, like what was said. They both went to, obviously, social media to express their, I don't know, whatever. But Nick Young tweets, he just goes, single. And then Iggy Azalea goes, unfortunately, although I love Nick and have tried to rebuild my trust in him, it's become apparent in the last few weeks I am unable to. I genuinely wish Nick the best. It's never easy to part ways with the person you plan your entire future with, but futures can be rewritten, and as of today, mine is a blank page. That's a nice touch with the blank page, right?
I want to know what he did.
Dude, he definitely was with the 19-year-old again, or something along those lines.
It's like realest thing is like USA 2-1 tomorrow over Argentina. You heard it here first.
Oh, jeez.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'll leave you with that.
No way.
Come on.
I hope so.
Listen, everybody hopes so, but I
It's
don't
just
think
not
that's
really.
happening. No, it's just not realistic. Like when you look at the rosters and like where they're playing, it's just not happening. I guess Tony just said 2-1 and then he pieced, so whatever.
It doesn't even matter. It's like Messi is so much better than everybody else. Like
So much better.
we don't have an answer for that.
Yeah,
We don't have Beckerman's gonna look like.
He's
I
gonna-
like the guy's haircut. I think he smokes a lot, and I think he's a pretty chill dude. But that doesn't mean he's gonna.
I still can't bring myself to watch soccer, so can't do it. I don't even know who's. I couldn't name you more than 2 people on the American team.
But
Let
he
it-
made me too though.
Let it be known this is coming from a kid that does not have an Instagram,
No Insta.
Doesn't watch Game of Thrones. Hold on. What was the other one?
That show is stupid.
I don't watch Thrones.
Thank you, Aiden.
Neither do I.
Thank you, Ty. So you're the only one.
Dude, we talked about you not having Instagram, though. What do you
I don't do it. I'm not doing
what even is that?
I don't need it. I have Twitter or Facebook. I don't need a third thing.
Like, you don't even just, like, use it to look at other people? Because I know people, like, have Instas, like, that are dudes and don't post anything.
I don't post anything anymore. I haven't posted in, like, 3 months.
And people connect their Insta to Facebook, so it's, like, there anyway.
Not really.
Kind of. That's kind of a fair point, but...
They connect their Insta and Facebook. Like, what do I need to see?
Yeah, but see, I keep my Facebook friend list down to... I try to keep it to 200 people. So
Do you
if I have
actually...
somebody, I cut somebody off.
You maintain that list like that?
For Facebook, yeah.
Yeah. So how many people have you unfriended over the years? Like, it had to be in the hundreds.
Probably 600.
That's
I think I was... I have probably 130 friend requests sitting there right now. Like, kids I'm friends with in college, they're sitting there, but I don't really know.
That's definitely a little hardo, but I respect the fuck out of it.
No, I do too. Because there's some people, like, on Facebook, you know, that you see, like, that you knew in, like, from, like, the 6th grade, like...
Like, I started cheating. I think I'm at, like, 208. Because it's, like, now I'm looking at, like, getting rid of, like, my family members.
Yeah, you gotta fit some more in.
I was thinking about expanding, like, 215. A solid, like, go through the list, pick whatever it is, 6 more people, throw them in there, and then we're going
just 215 set number.
Or like 225 for college. Like you had another 25 just because of college.
Like I have to add 85% of my fraternity is sitting there. Like
So yeah, aren't you like obligated to accept them?
I mean, I don't know. Am I?
That wasn't like part of like the pledge deal or some shit.
No.
Oh well, that's nice.
I mean, yeah, but.
All right, that just about does it here. I'm gonna have to go back and edit this because we had a lot of technical difficulties, like for 5 to 10 minutes of this.
Thanks,
so.
Lou.
Yeah, and thanks Lou for like eating when we were starting this, and then like what were your friends in the background, dude? Like what is this like anybody can come on FBG Bro Show? Like you need to have your
casting couch too.
Your free blog pass is about to be revoked if you don't clean your act up. So we'll see you back here tomorrow. Later, bitches.
Cheers.